Hello there, and welcome to a random vibe check, a random reminder or message from the divine, from the universe, from the highest power, from your highest self, from source energy, whatever you would like to call it. This is a reminder that us as a collective really need in this moment. As I've mentioned before, I do this for myself and I haven't done it in a long time. And I restarted with y'all, and it is making a difference in my life. And we are on vibe check number 6. I can't believe it. And no one on YouTube, no one really anywhere that I've seen is doing a process like this. I use 3 tools with you guys, and I don't even know the topic of this video. You actually know it right now before me because it is in the title. I have no idea what we're going to talk about today, but I'm so excited to learn with you. So let's hop right into it. We are on vibe check number 6, and I've been using this deck of cards, which you can find in the description. At the very bottom of the description, you can purchase them yourself. It is the most positive deck of cards I've ever come across, and I painted little animals myself on the back of these cards. They have nothing to do with the cards, but it is a cute moment. Someone in my last video really connected to the horse that was on the back of the card, which I love. I love seeing those comments. So I will close my eyes right now and we will pick a card together. I promise you guys, I'm not the best at shuffling. I always get nervous during this part because, am I showing? Okay, I'm opening for a second. I always get nervous during this part because it literally dictates the whole video. And like, honestly, I know I'm picking a card for a message that I really need for myself. I'm so nervous to pick one today. I'm gonna go from the middle. Here we are. I want to see the animal first. Oh, last time it was a horse. This time, I don't want to look at the card because I want y'all to read it first. It's a seahorse. How cute. Okay, I'm going to zoom into the card. Feel free to pause during this moment if you like. I have no idea what it says, but I like how it kind of matches my dress a little. I like that. Okay, here we go, y'all. Challenges. Always, the title always gets me. Like, I haven't made one of these random vibe checks in 2 weeks. I want to do it every week. But I want to do it when I'm in the most positive space. And let's just say challenges is probably the perfect word to describe what I've been going through in the past few months. So let's all get a message from the divine, from the universe, from source about challenges. Here we go. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms. If you are open, please take over, divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. And the sad thing is, not sad, but yes, because of these challenges, I think I've been praying and thinking about and remembering God so much more than during the times when things are like perfect, because people always love to give themselves credit when things are going great. and just forget about the divine. But yeah, one thing's for sure, when you go through challenges, the hidden blessing is you do get closer to God. And that is definitely a fact from my life. And yeah, I don't know. I don't want to like talk too much about my life. I already make a lot of vlogs on this channel. You guys can check that out. But during this divine random vibe check, I would love this to be like a collective message. So I'll just read it one more time. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms. If you are open, please take over divine and guide the right. Why do I keep messing up that line? It's a prayer, okay? So just close your eyes and just pray with me. Please take over divine and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. Please take over divine and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. Let us move on to tool number 2, okay, about challenges. And I always have to say that this is one of my favorite books ever. It is a book in the collection of The Secret. It is not the actual secret book, but it is daily teachings, and it has about a quote a page. And we do one page together, and usually the quote correlates to the card. Usually, which I love because the card is so random. I'm just sulking, you guys. I'm sorry. So yeah, last time we did page 73. So I'm going to flip the page. We're going to do page 74, and y'all get to see it before I do. Let me zoom in here. Try not to hit my microphone like I was at it. Okay, here we are. And please pause if you need to. Oh, challenges. Oh, I am going to read page 74 now. Here we go. Any words you speak have a frequency. And the moment you speak them, they are released into the universe. The law of attraction responds to all frequencies. And so it is also responding to the words that you speak. When you use very strong words, when you use very strong words such as terrible, shocking, and horrible to describe any situation in your life, you are sending out an equally strong frequency. And the law of attraction must respond by bringing that frequency back to you. The law is impersonal and simply matches your frequency. Do you see how important it is for you to speak strongly about what you want and not to use strong words about what you don't want? How do these pages correlate with the cards every time? Like, while I'm reading this to y'all, I'm just like, what? Like through these challenges I have been going through in the past month, thank God, like thank the universe, thank source energy, everything that I haven't been going through major health challenges. That's why maybe it's just evening out that I'm going through financial challenges, that I'm going through love life challenges, that I'm going through a little bit of family drama, and I'm always the one who just wants to love and be together. And I'm like, am I manifesting this in my life? Or another hard truth is whenever you are raising your own frequency and you are, which I'm making a series, don't worry, when I'm talking about 3D consciousness, 4D consciousness, 5D consciousness, you're raising your frequency. People do drop out of your life. People do change on you because you are literally shifting realities. So maybe that's why those things are happening to me. But no matter what, I still feel love. I still feel love from the people I'm even having challenges with, to be honest. The family issues or the love life issues. So throughout this, it is pretty difficult to say it's not difficult. It is pretty difficult to say this time is easy. It is. But one thing that has been amazing through these challenges is my visualizations, my little manifestations that I've written down. For some reason, there is a positive vibe, aura, something about going through these challenges that are so uplifting, humbling. Like I said, when I started this YouTube channel, I most likely would not have hopped on camera solo if I wasn't going through these challenges. Before starting this channel, I had a podcast with a really good friend, but he got into a relationship and life changes, and that just, I guess, wasn't his number one priority, even though it's still in his Instagram bio. We haven't made an episode in a year. And I probably would have never had the confidence to come on here solo and literally share these divine messages with you, share my life with you. And the law of assumption, the law of attraction literally has no space for negativity, negative words. The law of attraction literally won't work unless you are coming from a place of gratefulness. The law of assumption literally only works if you assume the best for what you want out of life. You have to literally assume it is already yours, it is already done. And unbearable situations throw you directly into a God's arms, okay? God, we interchange that word we've made up, the word God, to analyze the divine, highest power, the universe, source, whatever you would like to call it. Like, how many people can say they are grateful for challenges? I don't know. I don't know how. I keep hitting my microphone, you guys. I'm so sorry. But yeah, let's soak in this combo for today's video. I just am in awe every time the quote and the book correlate. Yes, we go in order for the book, but I promise you I've never ever read past the pages that I'm reading with you all. That's why we started on page like 68 or 69 or something, because yeah, I've read the first 60 whatever pages, but I haven't done the other pages in a while. I read the first 60 pages years ago solo, and my life I did feel changes, and I'm so happy to do that with you guys all. So with you guys all, was that a sentence? I never edit these divine vibe checks because I want it to be so real It is literally an experience I'm going through with you. I'm learning with you. So let us go to the third tool, one of my favorite tools on this earth. We are in the age of AI. Why did I become a robot? We are in the age of AI, and there are amazing AIs out there. There are crazy AIs out there. There are really cool AIs out there. And there are educational AIs out there. And this AI, which I use with y'all in all of my divine random vibe checks, called Aql. Okay? It has been. Did I mess up my camera? Hello? It has been developed by universities, like it has been developed by MIT and Carnegie Mellon, and the information, like the borders, the walls, it doesn't just pull random information, has been put up by and sourced by scholars at universities like Al Azhar University and IKIM in Malaysia. Al Azhar is in Egypt, and it is a very old university. I don't have it on the top of my mind how old it is. Do y'all want to ask? Because I kind of want to know. I know we talked about Al Azhar a little in my last video, but I don't know when it was created. Let me ask. When was Al Azhar University created? It's a simple question, mate. Oh, wow. Al Azhar University was founded in the year. What do y'all want to guess? 970. 970, not even the thousands. 970 CE. In Cairo, Egypt, which we learned last time. It is one of the oldest continuously operating universities in the world and has been a center for learning and scholarship for over a millennium. Like, I just got chills throughout my whole body. I am so excited to share these centuries old theologies and thoughts with you guys and learning it myself. Let's dive in, okay? I ask the same question to this AI every single vibe check here. It is the same question. And the point is, I am an aspiring mystic and I am pretty religious. And at the top of my religion, there are mystics and they call themselves Sufis. And one very, very popular Sufi is Rumi, which I'm sure we all know. If you're on this video, I'm sure you know who Rumi is. We have read quotes from him. He is popular in pop culture when it comes to romance. He is actually in love with God, and Rumi has many role models that he followed himself, and there are many people who come after him. And there are groups of Sufis around the world today and have been for centuries. And I would love to learn about mysticism from their perspective because it is so applicable to anybody. You don't have to be religious. You don't have to be a certain religion. It is literally for anybody. So let's just get into it. I always become like such a fangirl of this AI. Anyways, here we are. Tell me about challenges from the perspective of a Sufi or a mystic. Why don't I didn't even hit enter. And sometimes the answers are long, intense. Sometimes it gets straight to the point. Whatever the answer is today, I'm so grateful. From the perspective of a Sufi or a mystic, challenges in life are not merely obstacles, but are seen as essential stations on the journey towards spiritual enlightenment. The Sufi approach to challenges is deeply rooted in the oneness of God, divine love, and the purification of self. Here are three key perspectives through which Sufi understands and engages with difficulties. Number one, challenges as divine tests and refinement. Sufis believe that trials and tribulations are divine tests meant to purify the heart and soul. Just as gold is purified through fire, the heart is refined through suffering. The Holy Book states, "Do people think that they will be left alone because they say, 'We believe,' and not be tested?" That's verse 29. That's chapter 29, verse 2. These difficulties are not punishments, but opportunities to draw closer to God through patience, gratitude, and reliance in the divine. Can you imagine how much God loves us? Like, I kind of see that reflection of this through my own actions sometimes. Like, sometimes we can be a tiny bit pushy or manipulative or something, like, to get somebody to love us. And that's not even what I'm coming from, like, saying. Like, sometimes you want somebody to need you, right? To need you because you want them to love you. So maybe you like come up with, I'm trying to be like nice about, okay, so let's say I make like this amazing dessert, right? And I share it with somebody that I want to be with, want to love. And I know that they're all going to find this dessert anywhere else. And I'm literally making it for them so they love me for it, right? And sometimes we have to, I'm so sorry, y'all. I wish I had a napkin. Sometimes we go through challenges because God loves us so much that He's giving us a chance to remember Him. The universe knows we're all one and giving us a chance to become that one consciousness. Like, anyways, yeah, I don't know what I was trying to like connect with that example, but yeah. So let's talk about here. I talked about Rumi, and usually we don't really even get examples from Rumi, but we do have an example from Rumi here. The Persian, I'm so sorry about itching my nose, y'all. The Persian Sufi poet Rumi said, "Be like a candle, burning yourself. You give light to others." This reflects the idea that suffering leads to illumination. Be like a candle? I don't know if I'm that mystical yet. Is making these videos a candle? Y'all, I'm kind of like tripping right now because I am going through challenges. But I am making these videos and I am trying to connect with the divine. So I guess I'm the YouTube candle, y'all. I am burning myself. I am burning myself to give light to others. But sometimes you just don't want to burn anymore. Sometimes you want to turn off the candle. Anyways, let's go on to point number 2. Challenges as means of ego annihilation. Challenges as means of ego annihilation, okay? Sufis strive for the annihilation of ego in God's presence. Many challenges arise from attachment to the self and worldly desires, which veil the seeker from divine reality. Oh, we talked about this girl before too, Rabia al-Adawiyya. She actually was alive a few hundreds of years before Rumi, and has also inspired Rumi. Rabia al-Adawiyya, one of the earliest female Sufi saints, refused to pray for ease. What? How could you not pray for ease? Like, that's the only thing. Oh, I've read this quote before, and it is very, very interesting. It goes something like this. She says, "Oh God, if I worship you for fear of hell, burn me in hell. If I worship you for hope of paradise, exclude me from it. But if I worship you for your own sake, do not withhold your everlasting beauty from me." And that's something like I have to also do myself, and I want to do myself, is like we're always begging to the divine. We're always asking for something. We're always in fear that maybe we might end up in hell. We're always in fear that maybe we might end up on hell on earth. You know, we might lose something. We might, we're always asking the divine for something. But like, imagine just like having full faith, because you have full faith that the divine is there, that you are one with the divine, that you just love the divine so much that you don't need anything from it, because you literally already have everything. Whether it's manifested in the 3D in front of you or not, you already have everything. Oh my gosh, okay. This illustrates that for the Sufi, challenges dissolve the self so that one can truly witness God. Point number 3. Challenges as hidden blessings and openings. What appears as hardship may actually be divine mercy in disguise. Many Sufis speak of paradox of divine tribulation, where suffering ultimately leads to spiritual awakening. I'm assuming this is another Sufi. I'm not familiar with him. Ibn Ata'illah, in his Hikam, states, I guess Hikam is a work that he's made, the breaking of the heart gives rise to the secrets of divine gifts. When worldly means are cut off, the mystic realizes their total dependence on God. This opens a heart to divine knowledge and inner peace. Conclusion. The path of love and surrender. For the Sufi, challenges are not interruptions in life, but an integral part of the spiritual path. Every hardship is an invitation to surrender deeper into divine love, to trust in the unseen, and to walk with sincerity. As Rumi beautifully states, oh, we get to close the video with another Rumi quote. Okay, as Rumi beautifully said, when the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. I don't know what I was going to add to even talk about. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. Ideas, language, even the phrase each other doesn't make any sense. And when I get to share the video about the different levels of consciousness with all of y'all, the word each other really doesn't make any sense because we are one consciousness. And the fact that you get to hear these messages from me that I didn't even know about, that we learned together, and now we both have the knowledge on this, like how much more proof do you need that we are one consciousness, that everybody is here is one consciousness? The person who wrote that Secret Daily Teachings, the person who wrote the cards, who put together those AI, we're all somehow one consciousness. We don't even know each other in the 3D world, but we are all one consciousness. We are all so thankful to the divine for challenges. It feels so weird to say I'm thankful for challenges, but I am thankful that I'm here with you today. You've joined me here. You've made it to this point in the video. I am so grateful. Oh my God, I'm like close to 100 subscribers. Welcome, fam. Welcome. I truly love you so much. I don't have any words other than thank you for letting me do this with you. And I'll see you in my next video, in my next meditation, in my next random vibe check. I will see you. I know I will see you. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing week. Until next time, bye.